Hi, welcome to another Tasty Tuesday on Christy's A+ Cooking. This week's theme is R is for rice. When I was trying to decide on the featured recipe, I was looking through our family cookbook and I ran across Eleanor McDonald casserole, which was one of my mom's favorites, and it has rice in it. She got this recipe when my dad was serving on the San Juan County Museum board, and they would have a big potluck, and I have not made it this much, and so I decided that that was the recipe I wanted to make. It can be a quick and easy or a little bit more complicated depending on how you decide to make it. The original recipe calls for 3 cups of minute rice. I made regular rice. You can add chicken, you add broccoli. The first thing you're gonna do is you can use butter or olive oil, and you're gonna saute a half of a small onion diced and about a half a cup of chopped celery. Sound familiar? It's kind of what I did last week. But this is kind of a green chili, cheesy rice with broccoli in it. And oh, I remember it being really tasty. Also last week I posted, for quick and easy, I posted 25 ways to use rotisserie chicken. So I'm actually going to add that chicken right now. It's about 2 cups chopped up. I'm just gonna saute that. You can either make it in your skillet or you can transfer it to a casserole dish and cook it in the oven. But I'm gonna do it in the frying pan because it's a faster, easier way for me. So when your celery and onion are tender, and the recipe calls for chopped broccoli, but I prefer to get the frozen flowerets because they're not all of the end pieces, and then I re-chopped it up with my scissors, so it's nice and fine. It also calls for 1 can of cream of chicken soup, and the original recipe calls for a large jar of jalapeno cheese whiz. I don't even think they make that anymore. So I've discovered that a lot of Taco Bell makes a good chili con queso, and so does Mission. And then also you're gonna add green chili. This is my frozen green chili that I prepared this summer, so I can have it for all kinds of recipes. Okay, that looks pretty tasty and ready. So I'm gonna add my cream of chicken soup. So if you're gonna make it in the oven, you would just mix this all together in a bowl. But because I'm doing it in my frying pan, I'm gonna go ahead and stir it in and start heating it up. Then I'm gonna add the jar of chili con queso, which is just kind of a melted cheese. My mom would also sometimes substitute Velveeta. She really loved Velveeta, and that's how she would make her chili con queso, is just melt Velveeta with salsa. I kind of love Mexican food, and I saw a wonderful recipe for green chili chicken enchilada soup, and I thought about making it. I said, wait a minute, I can't do 2 similar recipes back to back. So this is heating up. We have 2, I'm gonna go ahead and add that green chili. It says a 4-ounce can. And it's all nice and diced. And then you're gonna add your rice. This is 3 cups of cooked rice. And then you're gonna add a Stir that all in, and then you're going to add your broccoli. And you're going to make sure it's nice and heated through. And then you can add extra cheese on top, which my mom often did. That's why I'm such a big cheese head. And we're almost done. So this is kind of a quick and easy as long as you prepare a lot of the stuff ahead of time. I think Ken is gonna like it. So I'm going to simmer it for a few minutes with the lid on. And then I'm gonna add some Colby Jack cheese. Actually, this is Mexican style four cheese blend. So I am gonna add just a little bit of cheese on top. If you were to bake it in the oven, you would bake it on 350 for about 30 to 40 minutes, so it's nice and bubbly. Thanks for watching Tasty Tuesday, and I'll see you next week.